Goal or touchdown. Football is as much business as sport. But tonight on Cover Story, Wayne Friedman takes us back to football's roots, a place for the boys of Autumn.
Well, until we hit about the mid-80s, and then by Friday, the low 80s, and over the weekend, maybe 79 or 80 for high temperature, and it looks like
Small town America. You'll find it in Tracy, California. In Tracy, life has been as constant as the changing seasons, a place of order and tradition.
Hey, boy!
And every year, as certain as the hot August sun, a Tracy rite of passage, the building of its football team.
Good job!
Good job. Is that guitarist? Good job.
It's a time for learning values, hard work, perseverance, making something of oneself. It's a time of change, when childhood innocence and a test of manhood come crashing together. It's a time of tradition.
When I was young, I'd always go see the varsity play, and I thought it was like a dream to be on the varsity, and it's kind of hard to believe I'm on it now. And it's just a big part of your life as a kid here in Tracy.
The tradition began in 1922. Those first Bulldogs didn't win a game that year, but in time became a dynasty. Championships, a perfect season. In this one high school town, to be from Tracy is to root for the Bulldogs. Win, lose, or draw, season after season.
That game Friday night should have been 50-7.
Wednesday night, the Tracy Inn, weekly meeting of the Tracy Civic Athletic Club. These are football fans, watchdogs of the tradition. Coach Wayne Schneider is here explaining an uncharacteristic loss, but he still honors the players. And then there's last week's game on videotape. In the framework of Tracy football, this is where present blends with past.
It's a big family. Everyone supports everyone. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone supports not only you as a football player, but then after football's over, everyone wants to know how you're doing, where you're going.
And when they talk of the past, someone mentions the name Nick Eddy.
Nick Eddy was my hero. Nick Eddy was a senior in high school when I was in the 8th grade. I thought Nick Eddy could walk on water. He could do no wrong.
Nick Eddy. In every person's life, he or she has known a Nick Eddy, number 21, the high school football hero. From his days with Tracy in the early 60s, he became All-American at Notre Dame, almost won the Heisman Trophy, and then played 7 years of pro ball.
He was a powerful runner, a tricky runner, and loaded with heart.
Loaded with heart. A sweet memory. Nick Eddy is every man who works hard and perseveres. Folks around here say he put Tracy on the map. That's his jersey in the high school trophy case, the only one they ever retired. And years later, there are those who still look for a little piece of Nick Eddy in every kid. For these players, this Tracy experience happens only once in a lifetime. They will remember it always.
When I threw the football around, I didn't pretend like I was playing for Stanford or any college. I was pretending to play for Tracy High Varsity.
You can't wait for the season to start. You live, breathe, eat football. Everybody talks football. How's the team going to be this year? Who's going to do what?
You want to go out and win for all the people in Tracy. It's not just Tracy High School. When you win for the town.
One town, one team, one spirit. Sort of like a romance you never want to end. In the best of worlds, it would go on like this, but it is not the best of worlds. Interstates and suburbs and population growth are creeping in. Small towns grow up. So about 5 years from now, they'll build a second high school on the west side. and with it, the old Tracy tradition will change. Small-town America. You'll find it in Tracy, California. But not forever.
He's got the tight end, Kevin Rickman, all open by himself. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And Kevin Rickman, nobody within 10, 15 yards around him. Kevin Rickman is in.
In Tracy, Wayne Friedman, News Center 4.